Good evening, and welcome everyone. Thank you for joining us this evening for the official launch of Cohort 6 of the ELEVATE program, the Executive Leadership Education Venture Advancing Talented Entrepreneurs. I'm Yvette Banfield, the Chief Economic Development Officer at the Coalition, formerly known as CNHED. I am honored tonight to moderate our sixth launch of the ELEVATE program with our co-host and program partner, Dr. Ayman Tarabishi, who's the Deputy Chair of the Department of Management at George Washington University School of Business. And my colleague also joining us and co-hosting with us is Christian Oliver Smith, who is our Economic Development Associate. For today, I want to just give folks who may not be intimately or familiar with the ELEVATE program, I just want to just highlight what ELEVATE means and stands for. ELEVATE is a 3-month curriculum-based program, and it's the only executive education program in DC that is backed by a university partner, our partner, George Washington University School of Business. We have been in partnership since 2020. And what we like to say, before COVID. The program provides best-in-class training to small businesses in the DMV. The program curriculum is tailored to enhance and cultivate those new skills that will enhance the businesses that are participating in this program to compete in the private, institutional, and the government procurement sectors. Small businesses completing ELEVATE will leave the program with a newfound clarity and dynamism that will catapult their business to the next level. As we progress through this program, what I want to do is start off by introducing, before we introduce our new cohort, I want to welcome and introduce Steve Gaudet, who's the president and CEO of the coalition. And then followed by Steve will be Joseph Miranda, who's the Assistant Dean of Operations and Strategic Initiatives at George Washington University School of Business. And then also Sonia Bigelow, who is the Director of Capital Readiness Program at the Capital Regional Minority Supplier Development Council. And then we also have Jimmy Jones, our funder, who is the Senior Vice President of Community Development. He's a Community Development Manager at Truist. So starting off with Steve Gaudet, he will provide opening remarks, and then we'll hear from Joseph Miranda, and then Sonia Bigelow, and then Jimmy Jones.
Well, first I want to say y'all do a great job with these pictures. You got all of us looking really good on this screen. I just want to start by saying, first of all, congratulations to the participants. The selection process is a rigorous run. The team looks really hard at you and your stated aspirations for your growth and development. So let me start by saying congratulations. I want to thank our partners and our funders, but I first want to thank my own team. Yvette Banfield, this has been her vision since ELEVATE started. I remember our humble beginnings of thinking that it would be good to give young businesses, growing businesses, people who didn't go to business school an opportunity for this kind of education. And I remember the founding vision and our humble beginnings. And here we are at Cohort 6. It is really rewarding to see this program continuing. I want to thank our GW partners, Dr. Dean Yeltsin, who is not here, but Joseph Miranda, who you will hear from in a minute, and Kathy Corman Frey. But particularly Dr. Ayman Tarabishi. He's been with us on this journey from the very beginning. He is the heart and soul of the educational core of this work, and he's authentically passionate about businesses becoming better. He pays attention to where you are. He develops not only an advanced set of learning, but he listens to you along the way and he adapts and really makes it a rich experience, as does the rest of the GW faculty. And of course, I want to thank our funders, Jimmy Jones, Senior Vice President and Community Development Manager for Truist, and Sonia Bigelow Smith, Director of Capital Readiness Program with the Capital Region Minority Supplier Council, WAKIF, and also any of our Elevate alumni who are here participating. I just want to say, over the years, I've seen firsthand the impact of this experience that you're getting ready to go through. I not only intentionally follow up with some Elevate graduates, but I also bump into them. And I can be out at an event or at a meeting, and an Elevate graduate that maybe I didn't know really well throughout the course of their participating in the program will come up to me and say, Mr. Gaudet, I'm an Elevate graduate. I want to thank you so much. I just won my first federal contract. I had been trying for years to get it. Elevate helped me sharpen up. And others have come up and talked about their new business contacts and their sales growth and so much more. So I know that you are in for a rich experience. I just want to welcome you to the cohort, thank our partners and our funders, and I wish you the very best over these next 6 weeks. Thank you.
Great. So Joseph Miranda, he he's joined George Washington University after 28 years at Accenture, where he held an executive leadership roles, mostly recently serving as global director of operations for corporate development and merger and acquisitions. He brings his expertise across operations, finance, and strategy in both commercial and federal sectors. So we're delighted to extend this opportunity for him to give his remarks, and we appreciate his partnership in supporting the Elevate program. We first connected with him, I believe it was with cohort 4, I believe it was. And so we've been engaged with him, and he's been a delight to work with. Joseph?
Thank you, Yvette. And good evening, everyone. It's really and truly my pleasure to be here and my honor to be here with you all tonight. On behalf of the Dean of the Business School, Dean Yeltikin, and the GW School of Business, I would like to welcome you and I'd like to congratulate you, this Elevate Cohort 6. I also want to thank our partners at the Coalition, our GW School of Business faculty, and the speakers this evening. As we launch Cohort 6, we recognize that Elevate remains a successful collaboration between GW School of Business and the Coalition, combining academic rigor with real community impact. This program has a direct impact on DC small businesses. The program equips local entrepreneurs with skills to grow revenue, improve operations, and create jobs. Elevate is the only executive education program, as mentioned earlier, in the Washington, D.C. area backed by a university. Elevate was developed as a structured, high-quality learning model. The program follows a clear pathway of design, build, grow across leadership, growth, professionalism, and legacy. And what a strong cohort we have this evening. Cohort 6 includes 16 businesses across multiple industries, averaging 8 years in operation. I wish all of you the very best as you proceed through this elite program. And thank you for letting me be here with you tonight, and welcome.
Thank you, Joseph. And now next, we're going to hear from Sonia Bigelow Smith. We have a long-standing partnership with the Capital Regional Minority Supplier Development Council, and we're delighted that through our engagement with her, we're able to bring resources to our Elevate businesses through the Capital Readiness Program. Sonia Bigelow, she is responsible for this program. She's responsible for improving access to capital, fostering access to networks, and accelerating exposure to emerging market industries for socially and economically disadvantaged individuals across the region. Sonia has over 3 decades of experience in sales, marketing, operations, and business development. She is intimately understands the challenges that businesses face and experience, especially early stage businesses. So we're delighted to have them as a sponsor for this program for a second year. And with that, I'd like Sonia to give her welcoming remarks to Cohort 6.
Great. Thank you so much, Yvette. And I am so happy to be here to support this Cohort 6 for Elevate. Good evening, everyone. I am just pleased with the warm welcome and the energy that I feel tonight as we kick off this new cohort session for the coalition under the leadership of Yvette Banfield. And I am so pleased to see you, Steve. Steve Glade has been a strong supporter of the Capital Region Minority Supplier Development Council for many, many years. And we are just pleased with your leadership as well. As you shared, I serve as the director of the Capital Region Capital Readiness Program. And I'm joined tonight by my teammate, Claudia Barrera, who is our program coordinator and who ensures smooth coordination and analysis for our program. So I know everyone that's running a business understands the importance of that role. The Capital Readiness Program is operated by the Capital Region Minority Supplier Development Council, CRMSDC, under the leadership of President and CEO Sharon Pender. Since our inception, we have been on a mission to improve access to capital outcomes for our business leaders. As such, we have advised over 600 business owners and graduated nearly 400 from our programs. And upon your completion, you will be part of this graduating family. As you can imagine, we cannot do this work across the region. We serve DC, Maryland, and the entire state of Virginia without strong partnerships. And I just want to acknowledge and thank Yvette and her team for their level of excellence, if you have not already witnessed, and their continued collaboration to offer such a unique opportunity for each of you. In addition, I want to thank the GW School of Business and Dr. Tara Bishi for demonstrating such commitment to each business owner and cohort that I have sit in on classes and witnessed. You would not want a better coach. And lastly, but most importantly, to each of you, congratulations on your commitment to new knowledge learning. Your experience will be what you make it. And we hope that as an outcome, you benefit from increased knowledge and expansion of your business network and fruitful opportunities. Thank you for having me, Yvette, and a warm welcome and congratulations to each of you.
Thank you, Sonia. So I'd like to turn the mic over to Jimmy Jones. Our partnership with Truist has enabled us to offer this program to DC's businesses and now the DMV. Through our engagement and just the strong support that they have demonstrated over the years, since the inception of this program has grown and it's flourished. Jimmy Jones, he is the Senior Vice President of Community Development Manager of Truist. Jimmy is an accomplished community banker, former entrepreneur, and small business advocate. He is well acquainted with, again, the challenges that businesses face. And so he understands the importance of programs like this, but especially also how we have focused on various different cohorts or various sectors within the small business community. For example, one year we offered the program for all women, and one year we focused on green sustainability. But this year, as we focus on the issues and challenges of early stage businesses, when we share that with him, when Steve shared that with him, he got excited and thought that this was a great way to kind of really go a little deeper and making sure that we were touching all of the small business community. So with that said, I'd like to introduce Jimmy Jones. Jimmy?
Thank you very much, Yvette, and good evening to everyone. I would first like to say, you all have taken a tremendous step forward. This program is absolutely wonderful. A special thanks to the coalition, to the Capital Region Minority Supplier Development Council, to GW for being the great partners and hosts of much of the activity that you are about to experience. As Yvette mentioned, this is cohort 6. We've been a part of each cohort, and I have personally witnessed the growth, the capacity building, the strengthening of these businesses, and seeing the blooming really into some major players in our economy, both locally and outside of the local region as time has gone on. So just know that you were in for a tremendous ride. You're going to come out on the other side feeling like a champion. It's a tough process. It's a great process. And I'm really looking forward to meeting you and to hearing the results as time progresses. I did want to briefly share, that Truist has been invested. We invest because our purpose is to inspire and build better lives and communities. And we realize that one of the best ways to live out that purpose is to invest in our small businesses, to help them grow and achieve both personal financial freedom and to build the community in which you operate, right? When you rise, we all rise. And there is a little bit of selfishness in there for the bank. Obviously, if you are a stronger operation and you use those resources through the Supplier Diversity or Development Council and grow your base and get that access to capital. We're the capital, right? The access to capital, that's us. That's organizations like WACIF and others. So that's where it's a little bit selfish, because we hope that one day we're able to support you, not just through programs like this, but on the financial side, right? We'd love to make you a loan and recoup some of that via income, right? Via interest income. But that's down the road. For now, learn all that you can. Use the resources. I'm a resource. Everyone on this call is a resource. And we really look forward to interacting with you both now and in the future. So enjoy, and it is a pleasure to be here this evening.
So you'll get to meet Jimmy in person at your graduation. So with that said, before we transition and so that you hear directly from one of our alumni from cohort 3, I want to give an opportunity for Professor Ayman Tarabishi just to give some remarks as well. In my haste, I was supposed to give him the mic just to say hello as my co-host. So I'm going to run it back and turn it back to him so he can say hello before we transition to introducing Christopher Ryan.
Great. Thank you, Yvette. And again, welcome everybody to our 6th edition of Elevate. And I'm going to keep it short, but I just came up with an idea while I was waiting. Here is, we just officially started spring. And the next week is going to be the first pitch of the Nationals for spring. So we have a new tradition in Washington, D.C. Elevate. Before the first pitch, we inaugurate the new edition of Elevate. And so this is our new team for the spring for Elevate. And the end goal is one day, all the Elevate alumni will go to DC National Park. We're all going to stand in the center there and throw the first pitch. So that's the vision here. So I'm just calling it out here now so that we have a new baseball team in town. It's called Elevate. It's just before that one. And it's all local made, and we're putting the team together here. So just to let you all know, that's all happening here. And Yvette will throw me out in the outfield somewhere, or maybe not even start me, but that's not the point. Let's continue.
Oh, you always have jokes, Ayman. Oh, that's what you have when you have a family and a long-standing partnership. So with that said, Kristen, you want to introduce Christopher?
Yes. So before we hear remarks from Christopher Ryan, I'd like to introduce him. Christopher Ryan is the Vice President of Information Technology Operations at Tyson's Project Management Group, where he helps organizations modernize their technology and strengthen cybersecurity. With over 20 years of experience, including leadership roles at Verizon, Christopher has guided teams through large scale systems transformations and supported federal agencies with innovative IT solutions. He is passionate about mentoring the next generation of technology leaders, building inclusive teams, and using technology as a tool to create growth and opportunity in the community. He is the chairman of the Elevate Alumni Advisory Network, and he is here to introduce himself and give some words.
Thanks for that, Christian. Like Christian said, my name is Christopher Ryans, graduate of Cohort 3, and also chairperson of the Elevate Alumni Advisory Board. So first off, I want to say congratulations to all the participants. You're officially in the room, and I think that's the first step. So congratulations. With the Elevate program, you're gonna get a lot of access, a lot of knowledge. You're gonna build a lot of relationships that a lot of small businesses don't get to get and get access to. So with that said, as far as the program itself, ways to look at it, you have to be intentional. Don't just attend the sessions. Know what you're getting out of each sessions. Be visible, speak up, ask questions, introduce yourself to everyone. Make sure you know everyone knows what you do as a small business, and you know what everyone else as part of your cohort does. With that, don't just build contacts, build relationships. I looked over the bio of a lot of the participants this time. There's a lot of real estate people in this cohort. You guys should be meeting as soon as we get off this call. You guys should just start developing relationships and make that a priority. And one of the biggest things is be present, be fully present with the program. These classes are on Saturday mornings. That's a lot of people's family time. That's a lot of people errand time, things of that nature. You have to be engaged, and you have to take this as an investment in yourself and as your business. So don't try to multitask and I'm gonna do a set of laundry or I'm gonna run to the store while these classes going on. Be intentional about everything that's going on with these classes. With that, also be engaged outside. Dr. Terabisi is great, and he's gonna assign a lot of homework. Make sure you dive into that homework. Make sure you do the assignments. Make sure you get what you need out of it. If you have questions, ask. He's always there to help. And I think if you look at it in that light, you're going to have a stronger understanding of how you can grow and position your company. You're going to develop a network of people that you can lean on, talk to. And one of the last things is that don't look at this as a one-time stop. That's kind of why we started the Elevate Alumni Board. To continue the networking and continue the program so you always have contacts and always have a network that will continuously grow. So just dive in, immerse yourself in the program, and enjoy it.
Thank you, Christopher. So this is the moment that we've all been waiting for. This is the moment where we have our drum roll. We can send up some claps, high fives, whatever it is that your reactions as we introduce Elevate Cohort 6. So starting off, we want to welcome Sarang Almasked, who is the CEO and founder of S&M Professional Cleaning Services, LLC. Her business is a CBE certified women and minority owned business that provides eco-conscious, high quality cleaning services for government, healthcare, and commercial facilities. Next,
we have Kim Alfonso, Results One LLC. Results One is a consulting and training firm that specializes in digital accessibility, workforce development, and human capital solutions. Through services such as disability awareness training, ASL, and skill building workshops, the firm helps organizations create inclusive environments where all individuals feel valued, respected, and empowered to succeed.
Isoki Baptiste Wellness Garden, PLLC. Wellness Garden is a holistic mental and medical wellness practice that integrates psychiatry, psychotherapy, and functional medicine to support healing through services such as trauma-informed therapy, medication management, and holistic psychiatry and wellness retreats. The practice helps individuals address root causes, reconnect with themselves, and navigate life's challenges with care and intention.
Anthony B. Harry, Capital Insights Enterprises Incorporated. Capital Insights Enterprises is a Washington, D.C. based real estate strategy firm that works with agents, investors, and developers to navigate market opportunities through strategic planning, targeted marketing, and effective deal structuring.
Dawn Christian, B Leadership. B Leadership supports leaders and organizations in building inclusive, purpose-driven environments centered on belonging. By emphasizing authentic leadership and vulnerability, it empowers teams to foster meaningful connections and create cultures where individuals can thrive.
Sharmika Farquhar, Spring Forward Solutions. Spring Forward Solutions is a consulting firm that provides tailored services in executive coaching, talent management, and human capital strategy to help organizations enhance performance and develop their workforce. Through customized solutions and practical implementation, the firm supports clients in strengthening leadership, improving operations, and driving sustainable growth.
Adrian Gathers with Art Department LLC. Art Department is a multidisciplinary studio specializing in exhibition design, public art, visual identity, and spatial storytelling. Grounded in research and intentionality, the studio partners with institutions, organizations to create work that reflects context and strengthens connections.
Jeffrey Harrell, Anacostia Medical Supply. Anacostia Medical Supply delivers quality medical equipment and responsive service to healthcare partners across the community. By sourcing from reputable manufacturers and leveraging a broad supplier network, the company provides reliable solutions for managing both acute and chronic conditions.
Kohena Lawrence, Ginger Beet. Ginger Beet is a Washington, D.C. based plant-based food and beverage company specializing in New Orleans-inspired Cajun and Creole cuisine. Ginger Beet offers local sourced organic dishes that bring bold, vibrant flavors to urban audiences. Next.
Dominique Loving, Loving Business Solutions, LLC. Loving Business Solutions is a consulting firm that partners with small businesses to strengthen operations, ensure compliance, and support growth through strategic planning, recruiting, and marketing services.
Queen McKnight, Queen Energy Conservation LLC. Queen Energy Conservation LLC is an energy solutions private provider that delivers innovation, scalable services designed to optimize building performance and efficiency. By integrating advanced technologies with building systems, the company enhances safety, reduces energy consumption, and delivers results-driven outcomes for clients across sectors.
Kadzai Namburo, District Consulting Services. District Consulting Services is a consulting firm specializing in SAP implementation, system integration, and business process engineering. With deep expertise in supply chain management and enterprise solution, District Consulting Services supports organizations in executing complex implementations and optimizing operations.
Nikki Odell, Talentology. Talentology is a full-service talent and production company that connects actors, models, musicians, and specialty performers with high-quality opportunities while providing strategic production and human resource support. Odell's firm offers comprehensive solutions for clients seeking both creative talent and operational efficiency.
DeJuan Pitts, Clean Moves. Clean Moves is a specialized cleaning company focused on move in and move out turnover services, helping clients prepare properties for transition and maximize the return of security deposits. With a results-driven approach, Clean Moves delivers thorough, high-quality cleaning solutions designed specifically for rental turnovers and property transition.
Ernest Williams with Will Trust Group. The Will Trust Group is a strategic development advisory firm that helps clients evaluate and execute real estate opportunities through feasibility analysis, development strategy, and owner's representation. Beyond real estate, the firm supports organizations in aligning strategy, structuring partnerships, and building the internal capacity needed to scale.
Ashanti Yusuf, Privé Demure. Privé Demure Incorporated is a Washington, D.C. based real estate development and management firm that delivers high-quality residential, commercial, and industrial properties through development, design, construction, and renovation services. PDI is committed to expanding access to quality housing while revitalizing communities and driving economic growth.
So this concludes the announcement of our cohort 6. So together with GW, with Ayman Tarabishi, we want to, Ayman?
Yes, so with that introduction of everybody and a huge congratulations on behalf of the Dean, Joseph, and the GW School of Business, we officially induct you into the ELEVATE Cohort number 6 as GW students, and we are excited to have you start this journey with us, and we are just delighted that you can join us starting this Saturday. Stating this after we induct you, which I just did right now, please stay in. We'll do one more introduction, and we want you to stay right after this to give you some debrief about Saturday. So don't leave after this.
Great. So with that said, before we transition back to Ayman to introduce one of your instructors, Kathy Corman Fry, I just want to cap off or end this segment of our program by saying that with the launch of ELEVATE, one thing that we sincerely stand by is this notion that you are now connected to a growing network of businesses who are aspiring to be great. And as well as you're connected to the Coalition and George Washington University School of Business. It is our hope that this program will help transform how you think about, how you lead and manage your business. And we're also hoping that it will inspire you to reach higher and go further than you imagined or envisioned. So you had one vision when you entered the program, and hopefully through the course of the next 3 months, your vision will grow and get bigger as well. We hope that your ELEVATE experience is transformative for you personally and professionally. Now, with that said, I'm going to turn it back over to Ayman, who's going to introduce one of the team members who will be instructing you over the course of the next 3 months.
Great.
Ayman?
Thank you, Yvette. And before I officially introduce Kathy, I want to recognize in my interviews, I mentioned the 3 T's: time, talent, and treasure. I want to thank our ELEVATE treasurer, Christopher Ryan, Jimmy Jones, Sonia, Christian, everybody that was with us, Rania, Yvette, everybody that was helping us here, Hallie, everyone that helped support us here with this one to be here today. But now we get to show you the talent and treasure of Dr. Kathy Corman Fry. She is an industry instructor of entrepreneurship, women entrepreneurial leadership, and she runs our GW Center for Entrepreneurial Excellence. And she is a national award winner in women entrepreneurship, an absolute star. And you get to engage with her and with other treasures that we have. So, Kathy, I leave the floor to you to welcome the latest cohort number 6, and thank you for joining us today.
Thanks, Ivan. Now the pressure is really on after that introduction. So hopefully I can live up to it. But it's so great to see you all here. We're definitely doing this as a side hustle, right? You're here after work hours. You're going to be investing in yourself and your businesses on the weekends. So I really just say hats off to you. Sometimes, and we've noticed this with the Elevate cohorts, you find people who, where others are doing some leisure activities, they're investing in themselves and their future. This benefits everybody in their lives and their business. And so it's a certain, what we call psychographic, right? These are not folks who are just resting, they're thinking of the next thing. And this is one of the keys to success. So we just want to support you in that. You have already got the goods, right? And we're just here sharing some things that we've learned over time that may be helpful and to engage in a discussion with you. What Iman and I have found is that we learn just as much from you as you learn from us. You're constantly teaching us and sharing what you know about your industry, the folks you work with, and more. So thank you all so much for making that investment. It's really inspirational for us. And thank you so much to our partners in this. It couldn't happen without you. And it's a time where some people may say, you know, things like this can't happen. Everybody's shrinking. Everybody's being careful with their different programmatics and activities, and we're not. Elevate continues to produce results and attract extraordinary entrepreneurs, and that's why it persists. So thank you all for being who you are, which allows us to continue running these programs.
Thank you.
Thank you, Kathy.
Okay, Yvette.
So we're going to close out today's program, this evening's program. We want the Elevate Cohort 6 to please hang around. We have a short, we're just going to engage shortly. It won't take long. But we just, as we close out, I want to thank everyone for joining us. I want to especially, again, reiterate our thanks to our funders, both Jimmy and Sonia. Again, we cannot do this without our partners, GW School of Business. I want to also thank our partners that went above and beyond to identify businesses and encouraging them to apply to this program. We are part of a broader ecosystem, so I thank you for your support. And then, of course, our guest speakers and our alumni who are joining us tonight. As a tradition, we invite them to also support and give their shout outs to the new cohort. And this all would not come together smoothly and the way that it does with the care and intentionality if it wasn't for the support of my colleagues, my team members at the coalition. So I give my special thanks to them as well. So I want to thank you for joining us. Please stay tuned. In 3 months, you'll get an announcement to come to our graduation. And so please look out for that, but also just stay connected to the coalition and have a great evening. Thank you.
Great. Excellent. Went well, Lavelle. Congratulations. Good job.
Great.